Hello, sweet yogis. Just getting ready. One more minute until our live stream begins today. I hope you've had a wonderful Thanksgiving week and happy Saturday for those of you who are here today to share this sequence. We've been doing some very immersive sequences that were actually inspired by Francesca Hepton, two of them. They were beautiful. They were based on her reflections about life. And now this is for Lily Lang, and from Lily Lang, another request for a bold and brave heart sequence. So today we are going to fuse two traditions. One comes from Bali and the island of Bali, and a very distinct tradition that is called Hindu Dharma. And Hindu Dharma is the only tradition in the world that fuses Shivaism and Buddhism. And it's a lovely tradition that infuses some shamanic motifs as well. So we will practice a breath, and I want to show you the arm positions here, and you can feel how this works in your body. So clench your fist, just the 4 fingers, the 8 fingers, point to the thumbs, and press them right under your collarbone. These 2 points that power the kidney meridian. And this is where usually we hold fear in the body. According to Chinese traditional medicine, we want to clear the fear, warm up the kidney meridian, and open up to fearlessness. So this is the point, and it will go inhale, press, exhale, release. This is the first. And then the second arm position is the fears, Ma, Kali Ma Mudra, where you have the paws of the tiger, and that is the energy going up and into a triangle. All 3 fingers, 6 fingers are somehow folded. So these are our 2 positions. We will touch upon some Paracelsian magic and combined the elements of salt, sulfur, and mercury, and understand why Paracelsus was the magician of all times and how he taught his students to connect the willpower with the imagination, the third eye, and somehow fuel it through the heart. So let's get started. We will do our breath work first. We're going to start standing. I'm just going to move the screen so you can actually see me. Perfect. So parallel feet, as always, knees slightly bend. We start with this breathing from Bali. Balinese tradition, Sandhi Murti is the name of the practice, and it is translated as the unification of the 8 forces. The 8 forces are the soft powers that are dormant within, that we awaken through our practice. So inhale, lift your heels up, press right under your collarbone, point your elbows up, exhale, release, sit low, swing your arms above your head. Inhale, let's go. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You don't have to lift up too high, but you have to stomp your feet really hard. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In and out. And out. The nose is working. The mouth is closed here. And your tongue, as always, is pressing against the roof of your mouth. And out. In, out. In, out. In, 2 more. In, sit lower, and beautiful. Now open your hands, sit as low as you can, arch your arms like a hawk, like an eagle. And as you inhale, you're going to lift your heels again and take a hug. Inhale and cross the arms the other way. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Arch. High up. Exhale. In. Inhale. Dip down. Exhale. Hug. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. Beautiful. Now open your feet out like you're doing a second position in ballet. You're going to plie or bend the knees and exteriorly rotate your hips. Open them out. As you do that, the arms will slide into a V. Here it goes. Inhale. Exhale, duck. Inhale. 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 Really tap right where your diamond belt is. We always say it's somewhere 4 fingers below your navel. So for everyone, it's anatomically situated in a different place. But it's right here, this circle from the pubic bone, right beneath the navel. So as we tap, we bring this triangle into our navel. We allow the internal power, what we know in Chinese traditional medicine and Qigong as Neijing, to unleash. So let's go for it. Inhale. Fierce arms. Exhale. Inhale as hard as you can on the tapping. Exhale. It should burn. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Open everything. Exhale. We'll do 2 more of those. You can practice them on your own whenever you feel you need that passionate, inspirational energy in your life. Good. Open and turn the feet out to parallel. Open the arms. Bend one knee. Move to one side. Gather the energy into the other side. And gathering the force. Just warming up the spine. Bend the knees in and out. As all those layers of energy are now arming you in a halo of light. So you're gathering your forces. They are innate. And you're remembering that fearlessness comes from a very gentle heart. And it starts from gratitude. So coming onto the top of the mat, chair pose comes first. Open your feet about 2 fists apart. Inhale the arms over the head and sit into a low chair. Exhale, swing your arms and allow your head to drop wherever it feels right. Inhale, sit. Exhale, swing the arms up. Inhale, sit. And exhale. You should feel the warming up of the leggies. And exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Hands float to the top of the mat. Down dog. Take anything you need for down dog. I always like to relax my head and get the head out of the way, so I can fully enjoy the practice from and through the heart. Taking a moment, your arms powering the whole body, sending that loving kindness vibration throughout. And of course, always remembering that we are that membrane that reverberates that energy into the world. And here we go, forward plank. Exhale, down dog. Let's warm up. It's so wonderful to share this with you and to practice in a sacred, shared space. And if you're not here today live, you can practice it any day and time you want. One more down dog plank, and we'll travel down through a chaturanga. Exhale. Stay here. Open the arms. Open the legs. Fearless. Breathe. Hands back to the floor. Baby cobra. Back to a child's pose. And we go elbows, chin, baby cobra, back to child's pose. And elbows, forward puppy, chin, baby cobra. One last wave, forward, whoops, baby cobra, and down dog. We're going to start our poses today. They're mostly empowering, standing, fearless and brave. Right leg up into the air. Good. Exhale. Crossing the meridians, right knee to the left elbow. We do that almost every time. Inhale. Just to feel the power through the arms and legs. Leg up. Point the foot. Same arm, same knee. Hold it here. And inhale. Up. And exhale. Step the foot through. Here's our warrior two. Spin the back foot in. Heel and arch intersect. Arms come floor level. Beautiful. We're going to clasp the hands over the head like so. And dance between a reverse warrior and a triangle. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And take it through a circle. Over the head. Bend the knee. Over the head. And when you do your third circle, enjoy this reverse warrior. It's a very simple bind. Nothing fancy. Hands over the head. Open the shoulder, gaze up. You can push against your forearm with your head. Feels really good. And take your head over your hip. Here we go. Bend the front knee. Deep breath in and out. Keep the bind. Good. Straighten the front knee now. Extend the arms over the head. Taking here kind of a quasi-trikonasana, so we're not going for full triangle. We're lengthening through a right angle and then rebending the front knee. Deltoid stretch. Left hand to the right shoulder. Create a little pistol with your other hand and turn your head away from that violence, whatever it is, violence in the world, self-violence, too muchness, excess, not enoughness, scarcity. You're turning away from all that you don't need. Straighten the front knee, parallel your feet out, take a hug, and bend the back knee now. Moving your elbows into the knee and stretching your spine long. Gaze forward. Feel that self-hug, the self-love. It's so important when you want to be fearless. Right hand into the floor. We're going to rebend the front knee. Heel toe the feet together, slightly in. And then Bring your left hand to your right pocket or side of the waist. Bend your left knee. Press your right hand. And we're going to lift the right leg up like so. Finding the balance, gazing down, and finding this right angle. Reversed right angle here. Gazing at the floor, feeling the power coming from the earth and from our groundedness. And bring the foot back down, spin it out, come into the real right angle. We're powering the kidney meridian and the adrenals. Bend the knee and make yourself comfy in this pose. It's very comfortable when you really press against your kidney, right? Left shoulder opens, gaze travels up to the sky. You can bend the front knee a little more and feel that power pose. In and out. Let's give it 2 more breaths. In and out. Last breath. In and out. Beautiful. We're going to spin the foot back in. Rest this leg. Heel toe the back foot in. And pointing the front foot forward. Glide into a starting running position. Your heel goes into the opposite thigh. Your elbow goes right on top the opposite knee and the back elbow bends. And here you are, moving in the right direction. You're about to take the first step in something that you love, but you haven't had the courage to either face, confront, or enter into, but you're doing it now. Take a moment to feel the balance. Thread your right hand under the left knee crease, and against fierce pose. We point the index fingers up and we bend the right knee and feel that kalima pose, kalima pose, kalima pose. Set the foot down. Thread your arms back and take the threading into now your left kidney. Slowly begin to drop your head down and rise your leg up. Coming into an Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Left elbow points down. Hold it here. It is a suspended half moon. Deepen the breath. One more breath. Let it go. And step the back foot down. Warrior 1. Try to bring all the energy into the outer edge of the back foot. Now even your hips out, soften the front knees and the front ribs. We're going to take an oppositional shoulder bind, either here supporting your neck and waist, or all the way clasping. Warrior 1, bend the front knee rigorously. Good. Open your heart as if you're leaning against the bind. Lift your gaze up, chin up, loud and proud. Say, I can to yourself. I am to yourself. Good. Hinge at the crease of your front hip. Forward tabletop. Breathing here. We're moving into a twisted half moon. Right hand floats up. Shift your weight onto the left leg this time. Find your balance. Extend your back leg. And twist. Make sure that knee is stretching as much as it can, as much as you can instruct it to. And then bend the back knee and try to grab the top of the foot. Sitting here in a variation of eagle, rear eagle pose. Just bending your left knee as hard as you can and as much as you can. Finding more amplitude to your courage. Twist your gaze. Beautifully re-extend the right leg back. Lower onto the right knee. We're going to rest this leg. Threading the left leg through. Oh, finally, too much on one leg. And gliding into a scorpio pose. So we're going to bring the chin down, open through the mid-back. Bend both knees, point them out, and enjoy this thymus gland booster. Here we are, breathing in and out. Scorpio pose, you can arch as much as you can or not arch at all. I don't want to over-arch because of the mic. Right there at the thymus gland, but you can do so. Breathing inhale and out. We're going to take 2 more breaths here. In and out. And last breath. In and out. Soften the foot onto the floor. Come out of it and readjust into a pigeon, opening the right shin out and finding your hips. So if you're here, that's perfectly fine. You can walk the hands a little closer in, or if you want to go deeper, untuck the back foot. And we're going to snake the head, snaky pigeon. And opening, massaging the sides of the waist. Inhale and exhale. And exhale. One more. In and out. Stay here or here if you feel that's deep enough. If you do want to get the extra bind, I love to always do it in my practice. And I just rock side to side. We've done it many times through the sequences, but I find it very, very integrating. Right? And come into Jnana Mudra, thumb and index finger up, going up, up, up into your flying pigeon. Breathe. And clasp the top of the foot. Come forward. Stretch your quad. Release the arm if you wish and take it slower and deeper. So whatever you need, if that's too deep, you can release. I'm going to stretch a little bit and move the heel out of your buttocks. Right? It's really up to you where you want to be in the practice. It's all good as long as it comes from your body's needs. Good. Re-extend that folded leg. Come onto the right side of the butt and take a moment to bend the right knee in. Hug it firmly. So your left foot is flexed. The hug goes around your knee and shin, and you feel your back gently stretching. Breathe here. Hug the shin really close to your chest and twist your gaze up to the sky. And from here, holding the knee with the opposite hand, reach the other arm to the toesy or in that direction. Now the secret here is to bring the sit bone into the floor. But at first you can play with that. Oh, maybe I can hold it and then re-anchor it or bring it down and reach for the toesy. Breathing here. And feeling you're in this little shrine, this little arc under the arc. and you feel nestled and held and supported. Breathing in and out. Good. Shift the weight back onto the right thigh. Now yogic toe lock your left big toe with the pointer and the middle finger. And as if you're going to shoot, work towards straightening the knee if that's a little too much. You can keep the knee bend, right? The full expression of this pose is when you let go of the supporting arm and you hold the heel. Same heel, same hand. And open here. Gaze up. Fearless, shooting in the direction you desire. We're here. It's the same effect. You're still in that angle, tilted and clear about your next move. Starting to allow new things into your life and to brave up to try those new things. And to ask for new things. So making this intention now. Bring your thumb to the third eye, powering the imagination intention with the will and the resoluteness. Taking a moment here to connect all these 3 points. For Paracelsus, these were sulfur, salt, and mercury. The communicative intellect, the boldness, and the stability and structure, all of those playing a role in our ability to want and to achieve volition and willpower. Now, grab the outside edge of the left foot with the right hand and anchor through both sit bones. Plant your right foot into the floor, like so. Left hand goes to the side. We're going to try a pose called window. It's kind of an innovative yoga pose that we've been offering on the Yogea channel. So heel toe the right foot towards the top of the mat. And then feel you're going to stretch the left leg in the opposite direction, right? Do this first. And once you feel bold to lift your booty, you will see, oh, I feel good here. I can maybe stretch the leg or keep it bent, or stretch the leg and look through the window, an alternate window of change, of possibility, or be here. Yes. You can also bring the leg here and gaze forward, ready to take the next leap. If you're here, enjoy this pose. I love it. Soft in the front ribs. Yes, bring the leg forward. Come into your initial chair pose. Lace your fingers at the small of your back and take a moment to just breathe here, head down, powering up the entire structure. And remembering changes start on a rudimentary foundational level. So what do you have to restructure in your foundation, in your life, so that you can really leap high and be bold? Straighten the knees, inhale, roll up. Press your thumbs into your sacroiliac joint and open the heart. Open the heart. Make sure that it's coming from your mid-back. Open the heart. Receive the grace that moves through you. Exhale into being bold and being brave and being compassionate and soft and kind. Swing the arms up, chair pose. Exhale, hands into the floor, down dog. We are moving through one vinyasa, making sure We try to stay in the chaturanga right before we kiss the floor with our belly, and upward dog and child's pose. Take a break here. Relax your third eye into the floor and notice what has changed. What has changed for the practice? Coming into a place of gratitude always and compassion and availability. You are available for yourself here and now. You're making bold steps towards fueling your heart and expressing that heartfelt desire through your imagination, fueled by your willpower. You're rewilding the heart. Take a moment to breathe. And then ready for the other side, curling the toes under. This time, left leg goes up. Good. Notice how you're held by virtue of opposition, up and down, side to side, back and forth, in and out. You are held and cuddled by this tight embrace. Knee into the opposite elbow, forward plank. And inhale, leg up. Relax your head down. Same knee, same elbow. Forward plank, hold and stay. Tone your belly. And inhale. And step the foot through between the hands. Come into warrior two. We know warrior two, heel and arch intersect. The hips are leveled, right? We'll play with this, but now we want to get it firm and straight. Arms open out. Great. And we did this very simple class over the crown of the head, opening into reverse warrior and moving through trikonasana or triangle. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Each time a little deeper maybe. Exhale, and a little further. Inhale, stay here. Lift your gaze up. Push your forearm with your head and gaze up, lift your gaze. Elbow back, knee bends. Elbow back, knee bends. Feel the oppositional pull. And re-extend. Circle. Exhale. And into a straddle pose. Legs. And once you're here, go back. Maybe this time you gaze at the back edge of your foot. Deep breath in and out. Straighten the front knee. Parallel your feet out. Keep the back foot in and now bend it and take a hug toward it. So we're moving towards that bent knee in a hug, softening and straightening through a right angle pose here. Courage starts from immense self-love, self-appreciation, and a sense of healthy ego. Breathing in and out. Good. Parallel the feet out. Left hand into the floor. Heel toe the feet slightly in. And when you rebend your right knee, you are going to extend a right arm and the left leg, floating up into one line. Breathe. Head down. Finding that power from the earth, again, to magnetize our desires. One more breath. And let's do one more. It feels so empowering. And land the leg back down. Spin the foot out. Cartwheel the arms forward. Gently bend the back foot and come into this. Whoops, my balance wasn't perfect, but now it's there. Coming into that beginning moment where you are in a slow motion cadence, moving to your dream, your goal. Here it is. Back elbow is bent, the front elbow is bent, everything is synchronized. You're there, your intentions are clear. There's no fear. You're in a fearless mode. Extend the front knee forward, step it into the floor, and clasp your hands at the small of the back, then bring the clasp to your right kidney. Extend the left leg up. We're going into half moon pose, slowly rotating the elbow towards the floor. Breathe. In and out. And soften your front ribs. You can play with the leg here if you want to go higher, or you can keep it even. One more breath. Open and hands to the mat. Lower the left knee, thread the right leg through. Prepping for our Scorpio on this side. Extend the leg, bend it. Bring the other foot into the opposite knee. Here we are. This is enough if you feel you don't want to bring the chin to the floor. You'll stay here in the suspended Scorpio pose. If you do want, you're going to just bring the hands a little closer to the top of the mat. Elbows in as if you're doing chaturanga. And chin down. And you decide how much you want to arch here. Breathing. If it's too much pressure on your knee, you can release the bottom leg shin. That's okay. Or stay here. 2 more breaths. And last one. Re-anchor your back foot. Open the front shin for a pigeon snake. Here we are. Snaking it out to the side, left and right, and trying to find the balance as we dance through the different poles and as we adopt a different attitude to things that we've formerly tried and didn't work, but maybe now that we shifted the angle, they are coming to us. We don't even have to force into them. So have this sense of fluidity and the adaptability to change on the way to success. We did that on the other side. We can do our back foot and grab it, opposite hand, opposite foot, stretch or hold. There's Jnana Mudra, always index and thumb connect, forward, opening up. Make sure the left shoulder is nicely rotated and you are arching through your mid-back. There you go. And that could be here. You could be here, again, enjoying the same mudra. You don't have to clasp, right? If you did, come back to it again. Give it another 2 breaths. Clearly setting a goal in the distance, but not being attached to this goal. And exhale, either stretch your quad or release both hands. Stretch the hip, whatever feels good and right. We're going to attend that Fan, reverse side lateral fan pose that looked like an arc. One more time on the other side. Re-extend the back leg. Stretch the knee out. And gently move into sitting on both sit bones. Slide the heel towards the edge of the mat, the back edge of the mat, and start to rock forward and back to allow for more range in your hips. Once you're there, bring the heel in and take a hug. This is already a hip opener, by the way, because your hip is anteriorly rotated. And as you hug, you'll see, oh, I feel the hip flexor. Flex your right foot, recruiting all the muscles. For me, it gives a relief to the spine, the back, and it feels really good on my sciatica, but you can just allow yourself to go deeper and lower if you can. I can, so I'm gonna stay here today and honor my body's edge. Once we're here, we're already prepared for the oppositional arc. So we push the knee away with the opposite hand, and then left hand goes to the right big toe, and we stretch it out. So this is perfectly fine, right? And if you feel, okay, maybe I want to touch, and look through, you can. Make sure you are trying your best to keep your left sit bone on the floor and to open up in a little twist. One more breath. Here we are. And release. Wonderful. Coming all the way onto the other side, rocking on the other side, and we'll take the yogic toe lock here. So it's your choice. This is available to all, right? You can stay here and point your thumb up and gaze up in the distance. You could try stretching the knee out and breathing, and you could even try letting go of this supporting arm and holding your heel. Same hand, same heel, left side, and twisting. Or you're here. Breathe in and out. Or you're just cradling here and feeling good about opening the hips. Fear usually deposits in the hips around the kidney area energetically and nestles there. So as we do our hip openers and our kidney binds, we're rinsing it off. One more breath here. Wonderful. Both sit bones into the floor. Feel this cradle, cradle, cradle. And then what do we do on the other side? We're going to try the window pose one more time. So opposite hand, opposite outside edge of the foot. Good. This is the first part. Then heel toe the other foot way up to the top of the mat. Now it's going to be the back of the mat when we face the other way. And once you're here, this is the direction we are heading into stretching the knee out and opening through the shoulder. Now, if you want to just try the supported balance, you're going to press into your foot and hand and lift up. And that's already enough. And stay here. You can even prop here if that is too much on your wrist. But if you try the window pose on the other side, here's your chance to try it again. So you can be here, right here, here, here. Wonderful. Heading forward. Or window. Opening up a new window. new window of possibility. Breathing in and out. And heel anchors down. Come onto the top of the mat. Open the feet into first position. Bring the heels in. Place your fingers at the small of the back and point your index fingers up. As you go down, you drop in and you rise up. Breathing here. And gently roll up, round up. Feet come into parallel. Reverse Namaste Mudra at the back. Sliding it here, higher or even higher. Up the bra line for the ladies and into the mid back for the gentlemen. Open the heart, support your lower back. Open your shoulders. Breathe in and out. And in and out. And I want to just do one pose that I missed on the other side, silly me, and I want us to have an even sort of practice on both sides. We're just going to step the back foot and come into that right angle pose with the kidney bind and do it here. I kind of introduced it on the first side and then I missed it. But here's our chance to enjoy it one more time. So your hands are in a prayer, sliding into the adrenals, above the kidney, left kidney, the elbow and the knee connect, and the thigh and the forearm connect. Lift your gaze up, and soft in the front knees. It's a very supported pose. Press to the outside edge of the back foot to gain a little more leverage here. And then come up. Feet come to that second position. We take Kalima Mudra. We reach the arms into a V. And we drop and we feel we are at a precipice and we are not fearing the height or the depth. We're gazing at that precipice and there we see everything that we want. Love, abundance, health, peace for us, for the world, everything. And inhale, bring it into your center. Feel your imprinting of those qualities of health, abundance, peace into your body. And now we'll float down through a garland pose. We said last time we tried it that it could have you lift one heel, so no problem if that's too deep on the hips. And then find your seat down and take a very easy cross-legged seat. Taking a moment to do this mudra. Index fingers pointing up, thumbs connecting together into an open space, and then all the other fingers sort of clenched in. Good, inhale. Feel that angle. And exhale. Lean back, inhale. Fearless, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And now we're going to do something really fancy. You're going to lift your hips and drop them. And as you drop them, you're going to drop the hands into your shoulders. Here it is. This time, exhale through an open mouth. In, 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 in. And if that is too hard, you're going to support yourself and do the same. down. You're not afraid of trying, and you're not afraid of failure because it is an illusion. The illusion of failure or success, all based on duality. You are an integrated body, mind, soul, and spirit being, and you are fearless. You have the courage to brave up to any challenge and affirm your authenticity and your power and your authority in the space that you want to claim, in the new space that you are frequenting or entering. One last time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, arms over the head. Exhale into the heart space. And from the heart space, connecting the heart with your imagination, the prajna. Make a triangle at the very center of your third eye. And notice how all those intentional magnetic energies are now attracting all the possibilities that you need because you are daring to dream. Eyes closed, thumbs plugged into your third eye, fingertips moving into a triangle above your head and into a diamond, the diamond of you, with all the many facets, with all the many gifts, with all the many lessons that you have harnessed as energy, and the intentions that you've harvested through your life. Everything comes to a focal point. Open your eyes, bring the hands into the heart, come into Garuda Mudra or the birdie. Inhale. And think of one thing. It has to be just one thing you want to fly off to. You are seeing it. It is within reach. It is a very clear intention welling up from your heart. And you're heading right there. One thing. Ready? Steady. Inhale. Go. Drop. Beautiful. Notice the sound when you dropped. You drop the expectations, the attachments, the fear. Everything that was holding you back, it's no longer there. Give yourself a hug and a squeeze, and I hug you from here, from our Yogea playground. Once a month, we have the opportunity to try something new. Thank you, Lily Lang, for actually sparking this great idea to do a fearless sequence. So this was our Brave Heart sequence, and I'm really hoping you will send me more requests, something you want to do, and I would be so honored to weave them in motion for you. I love doing that, but I can't do it without you. So I need you to give me ideas, and I need to pick on your brain. It has been so, so wonderful. Thank you all. Thank you for everything. As always, we send this practice to the world. And that compassion that we badly need as humankind, may it enter the heart of every soul and bring peace, peace, peace. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you very much. Till next month, and hopefully a sequence to close the year. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.